Okay, so I know this is a very controversial topic. How do you raise the price of your digital products? Some people might say it's not fair. Why would you say we should raise the price? The economy is terrible. We're trying to help people, but then I want you to understand, if you're a course creator, a coach, an expert, a thought leader, or somebody that creates a program, product, or any form of service which is tailored to helping people solve a problem. Now you must to understand that as a knowledgepreneur, you are in business. You are a business person. So as the economy gets worse, in the voice of a Ghanaian, it's also important that you raise your prices. Otherwise, you'll not have the morale to show up online. You'll not make so much money to even create content. By the way, creating content is becoming more expensive, especially if you live in an area where you don't have light and other stuff. You know what I mean? You have to buy fuel very expensively. You shoot a video, you have to record it, you have to edit it, you have to do all of that. It's now becoming more expensive to create content. All of these things are tied to money. Meaning, as a business person that you are, in case you don't know, if you're a knowledgepreneur, you are in business, you're a business person. As a business person that you are, without money, you are going to struggle. So it is very important to learn how to increase your price and still get people saying, yes, I want the offer. Yes, I'm in, I'm in. And that is exactly what I want to share with you in this video. I will share with you 3 ways to increase the price or to charge premium and still get people tell you, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma. I got value. You know, it's very important you learn this. So bring out your pen and your paper and take notes, because it's going to be explosive in here. This is a spontaneous video. I was just like, okay, I used myself as a case study. Just few days ago, Starlink, because I use Starlink for data, they doubled their price from 38,000, the plan I'm using, 38,000 per month, to now 75,000 naira. So it means I, as a business person, needs to make an adjustment. If you can hear me, let me know in the comments. If you can hear me, let me know in the comments. Okay, guys, hold on. Let me confirm if this stream is live. So, because I wouldn't want to talk to myself. I wouldn't want to talk to myself. It's live now. It's okay. My profile, not my page. My profile. Okay, guys. Let's continue. Divine, you are in my stream. Okay, sure. Okay, so I've gotten the feedback I need. So you guys can hear me well. So let's continue. Sorry guys for the break. We're going to continue now. It's very important you hear me. I said something like a few days ago. Starlink doubled the price from 38,000 naira per month to now 75,000 naira every month. So imagine I have to spend 75,000 naira on data alone every single month. In a year, that is heading towards 1,000,000 naira. So as a business person, as a knowledgepreneur, somebody that is practicing knowledgepreneurship, it is very important that I adjust price. Now, this applies to you, whether you're a course creator, a coach, an author, a consultant, somebody that gives value. You can't stay at if you stay at your current price point, it will get to the point where you might struggle to even pay your house rent, except you have thousands of people buy from you, right? So it's very important to learn how to take your price from, for example, 10,000 to 100,000 and still get people telling you, yes, thank you so much. I got value. I'm in, I'm in, I'm in. Now, to do that, there are 3 ways to do that. And one of them is that you increase your value. Before you think of increasing the price of your program, product, or service, you've got to increase the value you give. Now, the value you give is not, I'm not talking about increasing the value you give in sharing your free content online. That's part of it, right? Because you are priming people for the offer. But I'm talking about the value in your package, the things you put in your digital products. You've got to think of what can I add to my current offer that will not stress me so much, but that will give so much value to my students, to my customers, to my clients, whatever you call them in your niche. What is that extra thing, one or two things you can add that will beef off the value of the offer without costing you an arm or a leg? That is how you want to think. Because if you want to sell the same offer at a higher price, except you are very, very good at copywriting, you might struggle to sell. Even when you are good at copywriting, somebody might still not find it justifiable to move from 10,000 to 100,000 with the same offer. So you have to find a way to increase the value in your offer. Because what's going to happen as the economy gets harsher or gets as the economy gets worse is that you see many knowledgepreneurs, many coaches, many consultants, they will start competing on price. This person will say, I have an online course, I'll teach you how to do ABCD, I'm charging 5K. And that person will say, hey, that person is charging 5K, me, I'm charging 2K. And that person will say, 2K, me, I'm charging 1K. Before you know, that's a race to the bottom, because you can't win that kind of war, right? You can't win that contest. Winning that contest means you want to kill your business. So what you want to do, you want to remove your products from the category of a commodity of, well, I can get that from that other guy. You want to make it a category of one. You want to make that your product such that it is only from you that somebody can get it. That is a category of one kind of product. The product is so unique that they can't get it elsewhere apart from you, right? So there are 4 ways to increasing the value of your product or your offer. I like to call it offer because that's how I think when I look at it as an offer. I don't see it as a product. For example, if I teach people how to run Facebook ads, there are a lot of people that do that kind of training. But for you to separate and differentiate yourself from the pack, you've got to turn that commodity, that product, into an offer where you have the complete course that will teach people how to do Facebook ads, plus this, plus that, plus this, plus a killer guarantee and all of that. But before we go into that, maybe in another video, I'm going to teach you how to create a killer offer, right? An irresistible offer, or a grand slam offer, as one of my mentors calls it. I want you to look at it this way. There are 4 ways that you can use to instantly increase the offer. I mean, the value of your offer. Because when the value goes up, people are going to be inclined to pay more without questioning you. The very first way is by painting a clear picture of the dream outcome. In this, for example, in my 8 weeks program, I'm going to help you make your first 100 million naira. Now, when you're able to paint the dream outcome, and you paint it so well that the person, that somebody feels that, if this person is so proud or is so bold about this person must know what he's doing. So you want to be able to paint the picture of the dream outcome very well, and the dream outcome has to align with what your ideal customers want. They want to lose weight. Make sure you paint the picture well. Make sure you are concrete. Your messaging is very clear. I will help you lose weight in 12 weeks. Now, the next thing is what? The next element, like I said, there are 4 components that makes an offer irresistible, or that makes an offer too good and somebody will feel stupid saying no. One of them is the dream outcome. You paint the picture very well. You make it obvious that you know what you're talking about. The second one is what? Likelihood of achievement. Now, I'm buying your program. How can you guarantee I'm going to get results? Because giving you the money is not a problem, but getting the results is, So how can you guarantee that if I give you my 500K for that digital product, I'm going to get results, get value, and even make my money back in 100 times, right? One of the ways you can do that is by using guarantees. Now, there is an advert I saw online, and I know that that man is going to crush it. He says, if you attend this program and after 6 months you are not able to do so and so, he's going to give you 1 million naira. And guess what? The cost of the program was not even up to 1 million naira. That is a powerful guarantee. Now, what that does, the signal that sends to your ideal customer is the fact that this guy knows what he's talking about. If it doesn't, it won't make such an audacious and a bold guarantee. Imagine telling somebody that you give them 1 million naira if they don't achieve results. There's something that guarantee does to you as the knowledgepreneur, as the course creator, as a coach or consultant. It makes you to stay committed in your journey to helping your ideal customer get the results. When you don't give somebody guarantee, you can say, go now. If you get results, fine. If you don't get, but when you guarantee is involved and you know that either the person will get the money back or you're going to be giving the person 5 times the money they paid if they don't get the results, you are going to be committed to ensuring that they get the results. So when your ideal customers see something like that, they say, this guy knows what he's talking about. Else, he wouldn't be giving this kind of guarantee. So what is the likelihood of achievement? You want to have a killer guarantee. You want to show your process, your roadmap that will take somebody from point A to point B. Like that's your map needs to be so clear that by looking at it, your ideal customers knows that, wow, this is going to help me get the result I want. So I talked about dream outcome. You've got to be concrete. You have to be crystal clear about the goal, about what it is that you help somebody achieve. You've got to be able to show why you are so certain that they will get the results. Now, the third element is you want to decrease the time delay. Yes, you have told me I'm going to get the results, but how fast can I get the results? Am I going to get it after 10 years? Of course, nobody wants to wait for 10 years. People like fast gratification. We are in a generation where people want to be gratified very fast. So how fast you are able to help somebody move from point A to point B will also determine how much you can charge for a product or a service like that. If it takes you 1 week before now to imagine you could do that in 1 day. In fact, let me give you a typical service. Let's say you take your clothes to a tailor and you tell the person, I want to use this cloth tomorrow. What do they call it? They call it express, and they charge you premium. Something that maybe they were supposed to charge you 15,000 naira, because it is express, they can even charge you 40,000 naira. That is because you are making them to suspend everything to pay attention to you, to ensuring they deliver that result that you want. And guess what? If that clothes is so urgent to you, you don't mind paying 40,000 in as much as you get your clothes first thing tomorrow morning. I don't even understand me. So you want to paint a picture that shows your ideal customer that they are going to get this so and so result. See, let me tell you something. You might be thinking of a big result. I can say, but what I teach, the result is not something somebody can get in even 1 week or even 6 weeks. But there is a small result that can help somebody get. For example, I will help you set up your ad manager in 24 hours. That's a small result. So when somebody sets it up, wow, my ads manager is like, for example, I will help you figure out the best idea to monetize, like for knowledgepreneurs like myself, and I can do this for you in 10 minutes. Something that somebody has been stressing over for years, and you are telling the person you can help the person come up with a profitable idea in 10 minutes. They are in, right? They can pay premium for that. Why? They are paying for speed. Write this down. Premium clients pay for speed. That is why they pay premium, because they don't have time. Can you get this done fast, fast, fast for me? If your answer is yes, chances are they are in. So you want to reduce the time delay. You don't want to keep your clients for months before they can get results with that your product or service. If you can do that, you can take your price up. Before, I used to take 1 month to help you do this. Now we can now do it in 1 week, and that is why we are charging this price. Nobody will question you. If they want 1 month result, they will go and look for the guy that offers that result in 1 month. But the people that want it in 1 week, they are going to come your way. So you want to reduce, right? You want to reduce the time delay. You see Amazon, everything is one click. You want to buy ebook, as you click, pap, you got like, they are a typical example of time delay. They are constantly looking for how to reduce the time that customers spend to do anything, to make any purchase, to navigate their sites and all. And you can apply that to your business. Figure out how to help people get results super fast, and you can charge premium for that product or service, and they'll still tell you thank you. Because as a matter of fact, people pay for what they want. Do you think that they're paying to come and learn? They want transformation. They want results. So if you can help somebody get results faster, they are going to pay you higher. That is how it works. They're going to pay you what? Higher. And the last component here is effort and sacrifice. Now, do they have to sacrifice some things just to get that result you are promising? How valuable is that thing to them? Now, if you can help people get the results they want without them sacrificing what they love, they are going to pay you premium. Some of these things I'm saying requires another level of thinking, right? You got to watch this video, watch it again, and think deeply. How can I help people? This is the question you want to ask yourself. How can I help people get these results without them sacrificing what they love, or without them doing what they don't like, right? You can tell people that you can help them get 5 leads in 1 week, but then you are not telling them to do something they don't like, which is maybe cold DMing or cold calling, right? If you figure out that your ideal clients are people that don't like calling, then you have to structure your offer is, I'll teach you how to get 5 clients in 1 week without ever picking the phone. Are you getting the gist? You want to think about the things your ideal customers hate doing, and make sure that that is not one of the things you're asking them to do. You want to make sure that they are doing the things they love while still achieving the results you are promising. Now, this value equation is something I learned from Alex Omoze. He's a great guy. You want to go check him out. All right. So I want you to imagine those days we have fraction. They'll say numerator and denominator. On top is the numerator, bottom is denominator. Am I right, science students? So on top, we have the dream outcome and the perceived likelihood of achievement. So you want to increase the dream outcome, you want to increase the perceived likelihood of achievement. Beneath it, we have what are those two again? We have the time delay and effort and sacrifice. You want to decrease the time delay. You want to decrease the effort and the sacrifice that they need to put into this before they can get the results. If you can do that, you can charge premium for that thing. See, you already know why you should be charging good money for your program, products, or services. Because without that, you'll not be able to stay in business for long. Money is like the lifeblood of every business, right? Yes, you might say it's customers. That's correct. But why do you want customers? Because you want to make money, right? Awesome. Or do you want to be doing a community service? If that's your calling, go for it. But if you want to make money, you've got to learn how to structure your offer in such a way that people are willing to pay you premium for. There's another technique. Number 2, use price tiering technique. Price tiering technique. Let's say I want to sell my coaching program. Definitely, I know because it's going to be a high ticket program. A lot of persons will not be able to afford it. But then there are still people, more people that can even achieve, that can even pay me 10 times the price I'm asking for. So here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to apply price tiering. I'm going to have a product. For example, I can divide the program into online course only, or what some people call DIY, do it yourself. So they pay for the online course, they have access to all the courses, but they get to do it themselves. I can charge 200,000 there. Then I can move to the other tier, which is online course plus group coaching. So that is where they have support in the group and all of that. I can charge 500,000. Then there is this 1% of every audience that are willing to pay the coach 10 times more. I have a third tier for them, because you are going to be leaving a lot of money on the table if you don't have that third tier, right? So that third tier, I can charge 2 million. That is where they have direct access to me for maybe 1 month. Direct private access, they can talk to me one-on-one for 1 month. 2 million is more. Maybe I can charge 10 million anyway. But you get the gist. Now, my goal is to sell the center offer, which is for the group coaching program. I want more people there, but then I'm not using this tiering play to get them to notice the smaller offer and the very big offer, the 200,000 offer and the 10 million offer. Of course, if somebody chooses to give me 10 million, why not? I'll collect the money, right? But don't forget, the real bottom line was to increase the price for the online course plus the group coaching program. Because instead of you getting people to say, oh, it's so high, I cannot pay, they would now look at, oh, maybe should I go for the online course only? That's how I want you to think. That is how to increase your price. Probably you were doing a coaching program before, I want to increase your program, your price, and something is telling you that some people might not be able to pay 500K for my course. Fine, you give them an online course only version. So that those that don't want that support, that don't want the community, they'll go for the option. You've got nothing to lose. And those that want exclusive access to you, they get to pay 10 million to access you. So you can use price tiering to ensure that your price, you are charging the right amount for your program, product, or service. The last one, the last technique I want to tell you that can also help you charge good money without making your customers or your audience feel it, is using what we call payment plan. Now, payment plan is you giving people to pay, the opportunity to pay in bits, kind of. Let's say the program is 100,000 naira, your cost is 100,000 naira. You can have a 3 payment plan or a 2 payment plan where somebody can pay 55,000 twice and pay 30. You get it. It's just you typically allowing people to pay multiple times, but at the end of the day, they are paying more. The idea of payment plan is similar to someone that goes to the market, and instead of you buying a bag of rice, you are buying rice in cups. Do you know that people that buy rice in cups spend more? That's the truth. As a matter of fact, the people that buy retail, that buy things in retail, they get to spend more than those that buy wholesale. But to them, that's the money they have, so they may not see it as anything. It's not bad. That is what I have. That's what I can afford. I'm cool with it. So you can apply this technique to your program, right? You give people the opportunity, you give them payment plan. I'm charging 1 million naira. Some people say, oh my God, 1 million naira. Where will I see that kind of money right now? So you can say, okay, you can pay 1 million naira once, or you pay 400,000 naira 3 times, or if you don't want to go for that, you can pay 600,000 naira 2 times. Like, you just do the math. But either of those payment options they choose, you are making more money and you're making it look as if you are not charging more. Now, I understand how it is right now, especially if you are a knowledgepreneur living in Nigeria. It is very important you step up to charging premium prices while delivering top-notch value. See, if you charge so much money and your value is low, you are going to have trouble. As you are increasing your price, you are 10xing your value. Like, you are giving them that stuff for a steal. Imagine somebody buying 1 million naira worth of goods for just 100,000 naira. That is exactly what you want to do. Your offer should be at least 10 times more valuable than the price you're asking for. You want to charge 1 million, you want to charge 100,000 naira, make sure the value you are giving is worth 1,000,000 naira, 10 times. The perceived value that they get should be like 10 times more. If you can do that right, you are not going to have any problem charging money at all. Now, if you are just coming across, you are just meeting me for the first time, my name is Ubon Okon, and I help coaches, experts, knowledgepreneurs. As a matter of fact, if you are a coach, you are an expert, an author, you are a knowledgepreneur. So whenever you hear me use the word knowledgepreneur, I'm talking to you. I help people just like you make so much money with their knowledge business. I teach you how to launch, how to grow, and how to scale your knowledge business. I hope you've got value. You can hit the follow button, you can hit the subscribe button, depending on the platform you're watching this from. And I will see you in the next video. Thank you, guys. Take care.